cutting and their movement around. And then they forced a couple turnovers that led to 5 quick points for Golden State.
It was 3 steals late. That's a long 2 from Salon. Off the hands of Charles. It'll go back to the Sky. Rachel Banham and Sydney Taylor on the floor. Williams and Stevens. Valkyries drop back into that zone again. Looking for options. You can tell it's kind of stymied the ball movement of Chicago right now. Long 3 from Taylor, called glass. Natalie Nakase incredulous about something, and a technical foul was called. Banham gets the free throw.
So strong, and they play hard for one another, but they also play hard for their coach as well.
Hayes, their veteran leader, back to Burton. Float game. Couldn't hit. Sky trying to look up, beat that zone down the floor. Then you got a foul called on Burton.
And it's no surprise to me that Tyler Marsh would insert Rachel Banham in the game. I mean, she's Banham Buster, as our colleague Lisa Byington likes to call her, but she's a 3-point sucker.
Vandersloot gonna pull up. Mid-range master. Zone buster to mid-range master. It's mid-range. Hayes trying to work her way through Williams. That should be a kickball. It is.
So Chicago's defense, they tried to ice or keep Tip Hayes to a side, not allow her.
To your point of that culture, Burton talked about how they just don't get tired of the little things, drilling everything from training camp still to this day. In practice, Salon's 3 was long. Tired of the little things, drilling everything from training camp still to this day. In practice, Salon's 3 was long, and it'll go back the other way. Golden State off to an uncharacteristic 0 of 6 start from 3-point range now.
In the first quarter, I mean, they're forcing Golden State to beat them in ways other than their primary way of scoring, which is behind the arc.
Banham's 3. Minnesota was able to slow this Valkyries team down from 3-point range on Wednesday. Taylor took that away, then tried to give it to a streaking Vandersloot, but Burton gets it right back. The Sky did a great job on Tuesday of running New York off the 3-point line in the first half. Offensive rebound from Hayes. Couldn't hit on the follow-up. Battle for the rebound. Cardoso lost it. Still battling. Hayes hits the deck. And finally, the call will go back the other way. Both sides playing hard.
Whether she's crashing the glass or diving for loose balls.
Taylor, same spot she hit the last one. This time she knocks it down clean, all net. Called glass on the firsts. She's up to 8 points, 3 of 3.
In free throw attempts.
Caitlin Shen in the game now for Golden State. Her second stint on the floor. Was calling for it, got it off a deflection, got in the lane, couldn't finish. Cloud saw her go down, looking to push right away. Vandersloot patiently picking her way through the defense. Now Cardoso going to stride right at Stokes. Gabby Williams, one of the leaders for this Valkyries team. See if she can help settle them down right now, midway through this second quarter. Thornton, off-ball movement is so good for this Golden State team. This time the Sky again trying to beat Golden State up the floor, and a foul called at the rim.
They're going to call Kia Stokes for on the foul.
Throughout the year, the Sky have 15 points off threes right now. When they can expand the floor, stretch things out, thanks to players like Rachel Banham, allows you to get into the interior. And right now they're working in transition, inside and outside. Cloud, speaking of outside, knocked down another one.
Natasha Cloud plays so much better at home than she does on the road. This is a different Natasha Cloud than what Golden State saw last week when they faced one another.
That is the 6th 3 for the Sky. Xanda Lassini still looking to get going. That's that mid-range game of hers. The fading contested. First points this quarter for Golden State. Coming at that 6-minute mark.
That high release by Xanda Lassini.
Vandersloot, the answer in this offensive showcase for the Sky. One of their best halves of the season coming together. Chen worked away from the Stokes screen, and it's going the opposite way.
So, Jason, I know at the beginning of this game we talked. It's the
like
3 and
switch
D
the graphic
team,
around. The Sky playing one of their best first halves of the season. Not many people expected this tonight. Cardoso got her on board. Couldn't quite get the and one. Let's take a look at the upcoming seeding that is bound to be altered down the stretch. The Valkyries playing for either the 2 or the 1 seed. That's their goal. And Natalie Nicase told us before the game, goal is championship, of course, at the end of the day. Xanda Lassini, another pretty pull-up in the mid-range.
When she's able to get to her spot and rise up, it is almost impossible to block it because of that high release that she has.
Cloud fading, couldn't knock it down. LA earlier this month went 5 of 5 from 3 and was practically unstoppable because that high release, off the dribble, contested, doesn't matter. Chen on the roll game with Stokes. Back to Xanda Lassini, pumps, fires, around and out that time. Under 5 to go in the half. Deep entry for Stevens and a pretty roll.
Courtney Vandersloot sniffed that out the entire. Stevens trying to post up, and then just did a good job of organizing her and making sure that she got her the ball.
We've got to give credit to the Sky with how the Valkyries ended the opening quarter. Basically got off to a 17-4 start.
So they did what they didn't over, and they scored off of those turnovers. And Chicago never really recovered from that. They've learned from that, and this is a totally different response that we're seeing from the Sky.
Had a similar storyline on Tuesday for the Sky. Knew the Liberty were going to make a run, but the Sky closed it out as Williams got the deflection. And now Cloud going to try to attack Xanda Lassini. Back to Banham. Response similar to the one they did about this stage of the first quarter.
I think this team is too good and too well coached not to respond.
How about Cloud coming across the lane that time? Uber athletic. Can just feel Cloud's command of this roster right now. Controlling the duties at the point guard spot right now. As Vandersloot gets a breather. Ake is getting set to check in for the Sky. Burton going to check in for the Valkyries. It's Cloud again. Loves getting to the middle for that pull-up. Outlet feed up to Thornton, running, got blocked from behind by Stevens. Such an anchor for this team, even if it isn't offensively. The defense is there, and Natasha Cloud sung her praises after the last game on that end of the floor. Much needed bucket for Golden State.
Well, Azure, she missed some season to start, Jason, because she was coming off of that leg injury, and it was the same thing. Her timing was off a little bit on her shots, but she was still adding value with her effort defensively and on the glass, and I'm seeing some similarities from that after this layoff.
Had some contact down low that resulted in a me here hitting the deck. Of this opening half here in Chicago. We're looking for Cardoso all the way. Get a call that's going to send it